So some really interesting stories today, I
Yeah,
feel like.
cameras everywhere. We
Yeah,
know
I mean,
that,
we all know that,
right?
right? And we rely on cameras, of course, when like somebody's like, we all have our own doorbell
Yep.
camera and things like that. But police are really rely on flock cameras, and that's caused some controversy because they don't always get right.
Right. These are the cameras that they have all over the area here in Colorado. And one woman, an officer came to her door and said, "We have video of you stealing a package. And if you're going to admit to it, great. If not, we're going to give you a summons." And she was confused because she didn't steal the package.
And she said, I'm not going to admit to it. And he refused to show her the video that was of her stealing the
Right.
package. She went ahead and did her own investigative
Found her
work,
own video.
found video of every place she had been that day, what she was doing. And now they're like, oh, yeah, okay, sorry.
She would like an apology. And
She's not getting it.
not that anybody cares about my opinion on this one, but I think she should get an apology.
Yeah, and she hasn't got one
Yeah,
yet.
that whole exchange at the door was, very accusatory. And anyway, so we have that going on. We wanted to update you on Hurricane Melissa. Uh, devastated Jamaica. Landfall as a 5, Category 5 landfall. Then again, second landfall in Cuba as a Category 3. Now headed to the Bahamas.
36 deaths have been attributed to Melissa, and we know the lingering effects, the flooding and everything. That's going to be a long time.
It is going to be a long time. 100 days from now are the Olympics.
And that'll be here before you know it.
Right, that's going to happen really quickly, and it's on our air. And Matt Renew's going over to Milan for this, which is very cool.
He's done a lot of interviews already. Of course, he's talked to Michaela Schifrin, our gold medalist, World Cup record setter. And now today, she dropped a new podcast called What's the Point? Usually she sits on the side of being asked the questions. Now she's getting a chance to ask questions of others.
The neat thing about podcasts in general, you hear people's opinions, you hear what interests them. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. And one last note about the Olympics, 8 new events this year. One of them is skeleton. If you don't know what that is, it's basically luge, where they go feet first, except in skeleton, you go head first.
They wear helmets. That's all I know.
Kim said apparently they didn't ask a mom.
They did not ask any mom about if they should do this, and they would have all said no.